Welcome back, guys. We had just at the end of last episode copy pasted this. So to get it started, let's just connect these up for a few minutes or a few seconds even, so we can get it all up and running. Pretty much doing that, which should get both of them started. I think that's quite good. Producing barrels for days. Using only water and a bit of coal. So let's just leave it at this. Oh, there's a lot of things that's full now. And is that just because we connected them up? I don't know, but it might be a good idea to just plunk down a bit more output on this. So if we do one right here, get in a pipe, and then we can copy paste this little setup here directly over there and over here. Then we shouldn't have any issues with that clogging up the entire base, and we'll produce even faster. Oh, it seems we have a surplus now. Great. Does that mean our solid fuel? Oh, let's just mark this with another one of Naphthan, I think it's called. One of you were so nice to send me a link for how it's pronounced, and I think I still messed it up somehow. So that's just the way it is. But we were looking at our solid fuel production right here. Not the most beautiful one, but it's been there since the start of the base, and it is filling up nicely now. So what is the next problem with our science? Let's go and see. These are just going at a insane speed. Seems most things are keeping up now. This is also going at a steady pace. We are launching 60 rockets since I looked at this last. Jesus. So it seems most things are running. Now we are down to missing electric engines, and that is luckily quite easy to solve. I think we're already doing two. So let's do one more. Let's get you away and do a copy of this one. There we go. And then we can do down with one of these, better charging. Let's see if we can get the engines up and running. Can never have too many engines, it seems. So the base is running very smooth right now. What is our science production? I can see our consumption is about 10k per minute. And that's not bad. Not bad at all. But what is our production? Let's click off the solid fuel. I see a 1 minute production of the other ones is, of course, then 11k of that, and the rest is probably going to go up when this is our limiting factor. So we're doing 12k science per minute. Probably going a bit up now. 14k science per minute. That is that's a decent speed. Yeah, we're doing double rocket launches at an incredible speed. Let's follow it up. Oh, it's going away. Wait, most of these can't keep up now because we are still lacking that. But the rest of these are full now. Should we expand it to support twice as much? Because it's needed for later. Yeah, I won't have 100k. Let's do a 200k expansion. So do that, and two more. That's 200k of each. That'll be fine. Our base can handle it. Hopefully. That took quite a bit of power doing that. Look at that spike. Yeah, so I think it's expansion of solar farms again. Luckily, it's extremely easy to do. So let's just do, should we do 3 solar farms? 1, 2, 3. Just get that down right there. Triple solar farms, and let's do 1 accumulator. Set up right here. 2, oh, there's 2 of them there, because as I can see right now, our power just hit rock bottom. So hopefully that doesn't completely cripple our base. I'm quite afraid it does. But these are getting built at quite a good speed. The same with this up here. So it should be fine. It should be fine as soon as this is done. As soon as it's day at least. Let's spend a few seconds just looking at our power. Just going up, up, and up. Because accumulators can't hold it all the way through the night anymore. Because we are above 1 gigawatt. Just because we added all those buffer chests. That's cool. That's very cool. I have no issues with that. But we went from million to 4.6 or 460, and the rest of these is just going to be built at a nice steady pace. Hopefully it will supply what we need. Seems not. So let's do a small solar power expansion yet again. Luckily we have this entire area we can use. So right there, and let's do it there. That should save us a lot of coal in the daytime. So yeah, come on little robots. You can luckily easily build this setup. Let's see if something comes down, and oh, they are going. And now we're using 7,500 robots. But look at that. That's an extremely easy way to build some solar fields. That is perfect. Just a bit slow charging. That should be fine. How about in base? All the robots just stuck for a few minutes trying to saturate our what's called buffer chests. There we go. And that's hopefully gonna fill itself up quite soon. Big damage. Oh, they got in. That's a bit annoying, so I should probably build the wall while our base just works to protect ourselves from the small amount of biters that still have the audacity to attack us. Let's see, did any of them go over here? Seems they did. Was that the last of them? It was, and they came from all the way over there to the right. So that is a bit annoying. Luckily, it's quite easy to solve. Pretty much just put up a wall right here, and that should keep them out. That's only gonna take us a few minutes to do, and then we will be. Should we take it all the way over here? Yeah, let's do it this way, just to have it all saved like this. Could continue over to connect with this wall down here. I think I'm gonna do that. Go. Hopefully I'm placing them all correctly, or else I will know as soon as I try to connect up things. See, right here is not a bad place to put down a wall then. Piercing ammo. You can go right there. And then I'll just go kill this little thing that's too close. And maybe just put down one artillery turret. That could be quite cool. And see how much that can destroy from this this distance. Right there. Then they have something to attack. As long as it's not me, I am a happy camper. Oh, that starting to can handle quite a bit of pain. So let's build our wall a bit more. Piercing ammo, thank you. Let's continue up. Of course, I should remember to get the robot ports lined up as well. Oh, I can always do that afterwards and then they're all built. Piercing ammo. Let's see, right here. That's pretty much full this way. And there. That should fill up that side. Then let's go down here. These are just building great. Go down, and let's connect up this little part. You think you're so close to being done, and then you always have to worry about the biters. But luckily this blueprint has saved me so much time building defense. But look at that, they're coming. How are you coming from in here? There's not even any bases that way. Continuing down. And now we have to do something that's quite exciting. That is finding out if the rest of this just lines up correctly. There we go. And then we should, if I've placed all my robot ports correctly, just be able to start from down here. Right here. And continue up this way. Let's see if they connect up. Oh, please tell me. In the last few episodes I haven't been that focused on placing these correctly. Just kind of hope that it fits and then continue up. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that. That is so great. Here comes some people that don't like that I'm bombing their bases. Let's just give it a small amount of help here in the beginning. Because look at this. Range is just going completely mental. Just like I love it. I like it. And soon our entire wall will be done. And then they have no way of getting in and annoying our little robots. Let's get this a bit bigger. And please do that. Yes, then I can place down the rest as soon as they're done. And this one is just having a field day. Killing biters. At least the two bases we have inside range. And do we have anything in here? Because for some reason the biters keep walking down this way. But I can't see anywhere they should spawn from. Because this is closed off, that's closed off. So they might be going just all the way around here, down this way. That's the only reason I can see. And that is just silly to me. So let's just give the robots the floor, and let's get back to our base and check. The power is very good again. They can survive the night. Still not producing enough to limit all our coal consumption, but that should be fine because coal is still going strong. Did I forgot to limit something with little? Why do I have half a million? Hopefully we don't have an active provider somewhere down here, just throwing out coal into the system, or lead into the system. That is a good question. Got distracted. But why are we producing that much? We do have an active provider. Who placed an active provider here? Did I do that? I hope not. Passive, 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 passive. Well, now we know we have enough lead for the foreseeable future. What about copper? Are you keeping up? Nope, because we haven't buffed any of the copper for some reason. So let's do it times 2. We can do one right here with better speed, of course. So let's get in, we'll request what we need to keep it up. Come on, robots. I can just place it for you if you're that slow. So that is now working at double speed. And let's do the same up here at our massive, our bigger production. I'll help you out again. And there we go. You can request, and do an entire chest times 3 and upgrade that. Come on, robots. Good, now that is solved as well. But it's still chemical science that's holding us back. That helped a lot getting that built. This needs a little radar so we can see some things. Just go down right there. That should be fine. And then most of our base should be in good hands. Should be for the fun of it. Let's try and bomb that one. Wonder what that little biter is thinking, like, what have I ever done you? And now it's just gonna get hit right on top of his head. Let's just look. Was it right here? That's probably gonna trigger a biter attack. But that's just the way it is. And now we can place down the last roboport. There we go. That should activate the rest of the defense. All our roboports are being built. And all our accumulators are being built. So that is this is still going. Wow. How much productivity do I have? Not much. Strange that it hasn't mined out yet. It's been going since day 1. Pretty much full speed. So it's almost not enough power for our base still. Wow. Pretty much that upgrade of the solid fuel kicked our base into overdrive. Because this is going as fast as it can. Solid is keeping up. How much science? We almost stacked up to 200k science. Except for this Electronic circuits. Seriously. But we should have 2 producing it in here. At full speed, and of course that's not enough, so let's just do a quick and dirty upgrade. Oh, not quick and dirty, just a quick and nice upgrade. Sodium's gonna lag again. Or, yeah, it's pretty much just all our red circuits that we're lacking for. So many things at the moment. But let's just see if this can't help us out a bit. Sorry about that. That should give us a lot more. Go base. It looks like there's a bottleneck, like, oh no, we're not producing that much. But to be honest, I think we're producing quite a bit at the moment. So, all the things we haven't upgraded to the best production units is pretty much what we're looking around for right now. And now it's pretty much the sodium. I know somebody said, what is your goal for this production? And to be honest, I don't know. This is pretty much just missing over here. Oh, it's the salt again. Wow. I think we are producing salt up here. With this, this normal water setup. Somebody said I should just direct insert it into this one. That is better. So let's try that build that he was talking about. And I have to agree with him, with the speed we're going right now, I think that is something we have to do. Let's fix this fast. There we go. That is just insane. Well, it was salt. We came from the salt. That's what we are looking for. Right here. So a new salt setup should be easy enough to do. Copy paste that over here. I like to copy paste this as an input to right there. Seems all construction robots are out doing other things, or at least are pretty far away, and our water is trying to keep up. Oh, we have enough water still, so that is fine. This is in here making salts. Is that really the max speed it can go? Of course it ain't, because we can always put down a speed beacon. So if we do one right here, that should be right in the middle. And then we can copy paste this, turn it around. What if we do it like 1, 2, 3, and then have the output in the middle. Do out. See if 2 is enough. Just like that. Giving it a bit of power. Could probably just use where's at? Where did it go? Substation, because that's gonna power all of it. So substation right there. That's gonna increase the production of salt by a lot. And then I can just copy paste this little setup here down to the south of it, or right. Hey, that's a cool setup. I think that's gonna work. And then I can do this, pretty much just stamp this down a few times. Because that works. But first, can you cut this with other ones? You can, that's perfect. Oh, this is a pretty nice setup. Pretty happy with that. One, could probably fit in 3 then. 3? Let's see how that goes. At least it's a better setup than that. Pretty much just direct inserting into the saline plant. And thank you again for giving me pretty much the design for this. Something I wouldn't have thought of myself for a long time, since direct insertion isn't something I'm doing normally. But look at that. Look at that speed. That's gonna give us all the salt we need in the world. That means we can dismantle this little setup here. Can pretty much also dismantle this one. Because look how slow it's going. So we can dismantle you. And just watch the beauty of this one. This in here in the middle goes way, way faster. Request a lot more. I'll pretty much just max out the water. There we go. Luckily it's quite close so the robots don't have to travel for days. But that should be all the salt we need, hopefully. Can't you collect water fast enough? Nope. So let's just do it over here. And can we fit one on each? We can't, so we have to make a bit of room. Let's see how much room we need for direct insertion. Let's move it over here and try it. Right there. Right there. Should have pumps in the network. I do. I just need to get them delivered. And then let's see how this works. Oh, it's just missing the amount of barrels it requests. That's a stupid bottleneck to have. Let's just fix that very easily. There we go. And then the water right here needs a speed beacon. Let's see, it should be able to fit right there. And then we'll just copy paste this down until we have this filled. Is that inside still? Nope. So remove that one. There. That should be quite good. Of course, I forgot to add the correct amount of barrels being requested. And give this some charging. There we go. Just need to get them delivered. Look at our power. Going very strong. Good. The water is now being produced at an increased speed. That is a pretty decent speed. And if that's not enough water, we can always just do, yeah, let's just get some more right there. That's a massive amount of water being produced. But we needed to make just look at that flow. And to be honest, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Watching my robots work. Might do a small upgrade for some of this. Oh, that's just horribly slow. But I'm very happy with that setup. So before we end, let's remove that old setup, these old water things here, and then do a copy of this setup, just to produce all the salt in the world. And I was so lucky that we can just place it down right there. Boom. There we go. Double Alp salt production. Going as fast as it can. Build, build, build. Throw all these things into the system that's clogging up our inventory. That's a bit less. And now we are producing salt for days. And we are building up the buffer we need for this. So, I think that's good. Yeah, like I said, let's end the episode on our robots delivering water in huge quantities down to this machine. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe and continue with me on the last track of this. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.